Good afternoon, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, we are playing with this team from @Bruno. Please make sure that you're going and following @Bruno because Bruno has created just a monster of a team that includes the Indeedee and the Armarouge. Now, if you saw last episode of Pokesports that I was in, you would have seen that I am currently having a bit of a Psy spam problem. To which Bruno sent me a tweet and said, @StillJustMike, so I hear you're having a Psy spam problem. Instead of countering it, just embrace it and embrace the horse. And to that, I say, don't mind if I do. So today we're going to be using this team that includes an Iron Hands, a Hatterene, a Mudsdale, a Choice Scarved Annihilate, and of course, the Psy Spam duo themselves, Indeedee and Armarouge. Now, of course, this Armarouge has weakness policy because you never know. Sometimes they attack into things that are super effective. They attack with things that are super effective. Anyway, we are going to take this into the battle arena. We're going to try and get some wins with this, and finally, not have to worry so much about Indeedee Armarouge and instead use it ourselves. Let's go. All right, so going up this first game against Makana, you know what I'm not seeing? Psy Spam. I am not seeing an Indeedee. I am not seeing an Armarouge. So I'm feeling like bringing Den, Flashes, and Popcorn. I don't know what these names mean. They might mean some very specific inside jokes. What are these ones even called? What a crop. And what's this one here? Stanzo brand. I'm gonna need explanations for every single one of these Pokemon. Really, just every single one. Fenton's bones equals money. What? Okay. Regardless, looking at this team, I think is the right play to bring the Hatterene. I think so. Yeah, let's go for that. Hatterene, and then what will we go with? Iron Hands? I mean, I feel like Iron Hands is just kind of always the choice. I'm worried about bringing the Mudsdale because of the Ferrosaco, but let's do it anyway. Because you know what? You got to bring the Mudsdale. You got to bring the Mudsdale. It's got high horsepower for the Arcanine. It's got Rock Slide for the Arcanine. It's got a little bit of stuff, I guess, for the Ferrosaco. Why can I only think of it as Ferrosaco? It's Iron Bundle. Indeedee Armarouge. Here we go. Here's the thing. I am intensely worried about Tera Dark. I was worried about that Amoonguss when I saw it because I thought that it would hit Tera Dark because it tends to. I don't think that Fluttermane is going to hit Tera Dark. And so here I am, one little boy looking at a team, asking it not to Tera Dark. I'm going to hit Trick Room. I'm going to hit Trick Room because I don't know. I'm looking at the Iron Hands and I'm like, oh, that's not a smart idea, but I want to. I really, really want to. I'm not going to do it. I think it's a waste of a turn. I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam and Expanding Force. Yeah. Yeah. There's no dark Pokemon on that side of the field. The opposing Fluttermane used Dazzling Gleam. It did no damage. Okay. I feel a little better. I used Dazzling Gleam, it did no damage, but Fluttermane usually has a Focus Sash. That not like it would have taken it out. But either way, Garganacl has Salt Cure now. They're gonna have to take care of that next turn. Because now I have my weakness policy boost. Which means that I need to hit a Follow Me, which is great on multiple levels. Wow, that is great on multiple levels. Because if the Shadow Ball is what the Fluttermane wants to use to try and KO the Armarouge, then this Follow Me is going to make it do absolutely bubkus. We're going to hit the Expand Force. Or it doesn't matter, because it's a spread move. Yeah, it's a spread move, all right. Indeed, he became the center of attention for that Shadow Ball. I mean, you know? Sure. Sure. Why not? That is how you do it. There are ways around this. So if I go for a single target move like an Armor Cannon next turn, and then it hits me with Assault Cure, then I go down. Such is life. Okay, we'll go for a Follow Me because we have to. And we'll go for a Dark Pulse because we can. Yeah, if I go for Dark Pulse instead of... I don't like him. If I go for Dark Pulse instead of the thing... Oh, well, actually, now my Indeedee can get Salt Cured. What's it going to hit me with? Yeah, Salt Cure. I mean, I can take those all day, you know? Can't out-predict everything. Garganical heals up a little bit of his leftovers. It's fine. There's no way. It's not going to go for another. It's not going to go for another Wide Guard, right? No, it's not. It's not. It can't. Why would it? Okay. Gonna withdraw the Flutter Mane. Gonna bring out Iron Hands. Oh, they think I'm going for another Dark Pulse. Guess what? Guess what? Chicken butt. Yeah! That's the way we play the game. You think I'm gonna go Wide Guard? I'm not gonna go for a Wide Guard move. You think I'm gonna go for a Wide Guard move? I'm gonna go for a non-Wide Guard move, non-Wide Guard, yes. This game is stressful. You either go for the move that destroys one Pokemon, or you go for the move that destroys both Pokemon, but that move can be blocked. And if that move can be blocked, then you go for the move that destroys one Pokemon and not the move that destroys both Pokemon. You know how that goes? Oh, Pharaoh Sako. Oh, Pharaoh Sako. Pharaoh Sako to Fluttermane. Okay, so with the speed up, I'm now immediately sad that I didn't go for a Trick Room earlier today. I'm also very sad that neither of these people have Protect on them. Because they can just target in, right? The Fluttermane's going to want to go for a spread move here, and it can. I know switching is the right move here. I just know it. Yeah. I'm gonna go for Trick Room because just in case I actually manage to get that off, I think this is the win. I fully expect the Armarouge to go down here. Icy Wind isn't gonna KO. Yeah. But Dazzling Gleam sure will. Yep. Weirdness goes away, but I don't think either of them have anything that's very weird. All right, come on, Mudsdale. Bring the heat. Bring the heat. We're going to protect here. We're going to Heavy Slam the Fluttermane. Come on, Mudsdale. You got this. You got this, horse. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. Live a Freeze Dry. Live a Dazzling Gleam. Maybe it's Shadow Balled. Live a Hydro Pump. Oh, yeah. That's the way. That's the way, horse. Yes, horse. This horse is a good horse. I just messed up my rotator cuff with that. Ow, what? Oh, bro, that's painful. I could go for a Trick Room here. Yeah, I can go for a Trick Room Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam? Rock Slide? It should be Rock Slide. That one does the more damage, huh? I just don't want it to miss, you know? Heavy Slam is just so nice, and I'm sure it's way heavier. Yeah, let's do it. I could protect. I could have protected it, but I chose not to. This is fine. Because what if it doesn't? Right, what if it doesn't attack? Oh, Heavy Slam is great. Oh, Heavy Slam is great. Yeah, that's a Tera Icy Wind. That's fun. Hatterene lives, baby. Hatterene lives, baby. This is what Trick Room was made for. It was made to end the Ferrosaco. End the Ferrosaco. What a wonderful Trick Room we live in. Now here's my question. Is Dazzling Gleam stronger? Yes. Yep, because of math. We're gonna go for a Psychic here. A Tera Fairy. But Tera Fairy. Oh, but we have Tera Fairy. Tera Fairy. 2 times Dazzling Gleam, that's 180. Psychic 1.5 times is 145. 160, excuse me. 145 plus the 30% from Psychic Terrain is the right move to go for. We go for a Psychic. And then we don't go for... Yeah, we go for a Helping Hand. We don't go for a Dazzling Gleam, right? 50% of that damage is probably right. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Well, that gives me a lot of time to figure out damage here. So if I go Tera Fairy, Indeedee. Okay, we need to look at some damage here. How much more? Oh, it's like double. It's like double the special attack. Special attack 206, special attack 115. This is 100% the best move to go for, right? Psychic. Oh, but I'm so worried about Focus Sash. No, but I know that it doesn't because it used booster energy earlier. Okay, yeah. We just Psychic, we just Helping Hand, and we hope. Bop, 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 bop. One time. Point at it. Yes! Yes! That is the way. That is why we go for Indeedee and Indeedee and Armarouge. It used to be Indeedee Hatterene. That used to be the nastiness back when Hatterene got Expanding Force, but it doesn't anymore. Now it's just Armarouge. Okay, I am exhausted. Can that be the video? Can I end the video now? No? I have to play 2 more? I have to do 2 more of these? Oh, fine, cool. I can do it. Let's do it. All right, next game. Go, transition. Sword. All right, next up is another Flutter Mane team. And look at that, it's an Indeedee. It's not the one I know. Let's go for something different this time. No, there's a Talonflame. There's 2 Ghosties. So I feel like going for the Annihilate just isn't the right choice here because this is the Final Gambit one. Rage Fist does well, but not against the Indeedee. But Final Gambit. Oh, I kind of want to bring it in the back. Yeah, we're going to Final Gambit a Dondozo today. I'm going to Dan Flash and Popcorn. We're going to bring Bones equals money. And then what is the other one here? Is that going to be Thunder Punch? Oh. Drain Punch isn't good here. Thunder Punch isn't good here. I think it's Mudsdale. Because Mudsdale is just so deliciously middle of the road against Fluttermane. It can live a move, and it can use a move. It just doesn't die to Fluttermane. It doesn't die to Golden Go, and you can high horsepower Golden Go. And then if they send out Dondozo, then I just Final Gambit. Okay, that's my Dondozo answer. I think we found it. I love that. Thank you, Bruno. What are we sending out here? Starting with Dozo, okay. Here we go with Armarouge and Indeedee. I don't want to get Shadow Balled. I played it very fast and loose last time, but I very easily could have just gotten Shadow Balled right off the jump. That would have been very, very bad for me. So we're gonna hit the Expanding Force, but we're also going to hit the Follow Me, like I think we probably should have the first time. Yeah. There's no way they get rid of my terrain this time. Oh, they're gonna withdraw the Fluttermane. Oh, here we go. Just going right into the Tatsugiri. Could this be an Earthquake? If this is an Earthquake, then I think we're about to trigger my weakness policy if I survive. It could very well be an Earthquake. Yep. Here it comes. Oh, it's so painful. Ooh, it's so painful, but Indeedee doesn't care. Indeedee cares not. Wah-ba-da-ba-ba. We're gonna bring out Annihilate, and we're gonna do the Gambit. The one Gambit that we have. It's our only Gambit, and some might say it's our last one. Here we go. Last Gambit. I could Helping Hand it. No, we're gonna Dazzling Gleam. In fact, I think we're gonna Tera Fairy Dazzling Gleam, because what am I gonna do? Tera Steel the Mudsdale? Maybe. I think we're gonna Tera Steel the Mudsdale. Okay. Okay. Eat a Gambit. Yum. What? I thought it did percentage. I could have sworn it did percentage. It just does the amount of HP. That's right. It only does the amount of HP. It's fine. It went for a substitute and it's gone. It just means I don't do very much damage against the Tatsugiri, and it means that I have to hit the Tera Steel. Would you imagine that? Imagine that we have to hit Tera Steel. Wap, 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 wap. Wap, 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 wap. Ooh, it's an Indeedee. What are you hiding behind your back? What you got back there? I think I Tera Steel Heavy Slam right now. Yeah, I'm still going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. I don't want to get Hydro Pumped. I don't want to get Hydro Pumped. I'm now regretting my decision. I'm thinking that hitting Trick Room might have been the right thing to do. Not sure. Not sure. Because of that Earthquake right off the first turn and losing my first Pokemon, I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad that I couldn't do anything about that, that I didn't do anything about that. Finding some way to get Trick Room up against this obviously fast team would probably have been the right thing to do. What are you tricking? Choice Specs? I am an expert now. I'm not planning on it. What a fun first turn. Oh! You've got that berry. That's a Roselli berry. I feel like Heavy Slam would do a bajillion. Thanks for the expert belt, sucker. I feel like a Heavy Slam would do a bajillion damage to a Tatsugiri. Then again, I don't fully know how that works. So let's find out. Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam can do up to 120 damage, which is beautiful. Depends on the weight of both the user and the target. The lighter the target is in comparison to the user, the greater the power. Now, I guarantee you that this... Yeah, let's just do this. I guarantee you that this Tatsugiri is like a feather. And the Fluttermane is Tera Fire. Watch it. Watch it be Tera Fire. Nope. That's Tatsu. Oh, that's Water Tatsu. Oh, it's trying to take out my Indeedee before the Indeedee can Indeedee all over the Indeedee. There's no other Indeedee. Fake tears. On the Mudsdale. Oh, the Muddy Water. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Really trying to take out that Mudsdale here. Ah! Okay, we're good. No, but my accuracy. I like that. I love my accuracy. I'm going to take out the Fluttermane, but I think I'm going to lose. I'm not going to take out the Fluttermane because of heavy... because of Muddy Water. Amazing. Amazing. I've got to follow me, I guess. I can't. He's got me in checkmate. I've been checkmated. Miss it. Miss the Muddy Water. Just miss it one time. That's not what I wanted you to do. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I don't think I would have won, even if I had taken out the Fluttermane with that Heavy Slam. But it would have felt a little better, you know? Because then they would have had to gambit everything on Muddy Water hitting both. And then maybe sometimes it misses the Mudsdale, and maybe sometimes Mudsdale Heavy Slams a piece of sushi, and it just... Have you ever stepped on sushi? I haven't, because I eat that. But if you ever stepped on sushi, you can imagine what would happen, you know? And so that... Anyway, let's go into our next game, because we're having fun with this Mudsdale team. Let's go. Just think about it for a second, right? You've got a little piece of rice, you got a little sushi on top, the little raw fish on top, falls down on the ground. Oops, dropped it. Somebody's walking in front of your lunchroom table. Maybe it's a bully, maybe they're doing it on purpose, maybe they just don't see the sushi, right? And then their foot, and then sushi's gone. That's what I would have expected with a Tatsugiri taking a Heavy Slam from a Mudsdale. Now, luckily, we get to experience that again, because here is a Dondozo and a Tatsugiri using most of the same team, just not, right? There's an Iron Moth, a Dragonite, and a Iron Hands, making it so it's tough for me to use Trick Room, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Can I expect the same lead? No, they're probably not going to lead Dondozo. But I love this lead. The Indeedee and the Armarouge lead. Show me something else that can beat it. That's what I'm asking this guy to do. I'm also going to be bringing Fentons, and of course, got to bring Bones and money again. Bones equals money. What does it mean? That's what I want to know. All right. What are we facing here? Dondozo and Fluttermane was an interesting lead for my opponent last time. And you know what? I wasn't ready for it. I'm a little bit more ready for this one. Because you know what? This is Ice Spinner. Oh, how dare you? You're going for Ice Spinner against me? That's not nice. That's not nice at all. And so you know what we're going to do? We're going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. And I'm going to Tera Grass so that I can take an Ice Spinner and trigger my weakness policy. Oh, I don't know about this. I think I can get away with a Trick Room Dark Pulse. You know? Yeah, so they're going for a Moonblast on the Indeedee. That's fine. Oh, it's a Life Orb. Oh, I don't. All right, fine. Cool and fine. The weirdness is going to disappear, and Indeedee just soaks all the hits. So happy that I didn't go for a... I am so happy that I finished the sentence, Michael. You can do it. So happy that I didn't go for a Follow Me. There it is. Pushed that sentence out. Now, the unfortunate thing is the Dragonite can go for... Oh, I want to go for it so bad. The Dragonite can go for an Extreme Speed here, and I want to bring out Annihilate so bad, but Indeedee got Moonblasted last time. Ask me if I care. I'm going to go into Annihilate right now, and I'm going to Armor Cannon this guy right here. Ask me if I care. Look at that. We're bringing out Annihilate. Oh, they're just going to withdraw the Dragonite. Just get it out of there. It's probably banded. Bringing out the Dozo. Oh, they're going to have to. Oh, they're going to have to bring out the Dragon. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, Armarouge is going to go down. That makes me sad. But it's going to lose. You know what? It's going to lose some of his HP. Mudstale could be a Mudstale here. Would I rather Mudstale be Mudstale? Yes. Yes? It doesn't matter. Because Indeedee is going to come out and Dazzling Gleam. And we saw how much damage that did to the final Gambit did to Dondozo the last time. So we're just going to Final Gambit right now. We're going to Dazzling Gleam. They're going to withdraw because they just want to get a little bit more damage. And what are they going to bring out? Is that Tatsu? Yeah. Well, we know what happens here. We went through this. We've calced this. They gave it +2 speed, so actually... it's still going to go before my final Gambit, man. I think. Probably. Yeah. But it took out Indeedee. Eat a Gambit. Yeah. We have one Pokemon left. It's just Mudstale. Bye, Dozo. All right, so we bring Mudstale back out. I kind of hope they bring out the... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter who they bring out. Is that Dragonite? Yeah. So here comes the Mudstale. I am gonna go first, so maybe I'll get some kind of flinch on somebody, you know? Watch it happen. Tera Steel. Wonderful. Decent damage on both. I don't know who that was. Ah, it was Dragonite. It still did some decent stuff. You're not getting that this time, my friend. Yeah, Heavy Slam, well, high horsepower, right? Don't you roar at me. Like, I think going for rock slides is probably my best bet. But then that happens. We high horsepowered the sushi. It's mad. Yeah, oh, it's very mad. And then Trick Room's probably gonna end, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's done. Well, the Flutter Mane is gonna get to attack. And then Heavy Slam on that. Flutter Mane is just going to get to take me out. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. But Flutter Mane's going to go down. Flutter Mane's going down too. I am fine with Dragonite being the only thing left on the field. These are the wins that we play for ourselves. Make your own win con, folks. Make your own win con. Na na ba ba ba. That was a good game. Okay, GG. Didn't get too many wins with this team, but it was fun to play Indeedee and Armarouge after all this time. I got to experience some of the things that make it lose, some of the ways that people can counter it. And so I'm going to take that knowledge and I'm going to try and apply it to my own games and learn how to not lose when other people bring out Indeedee Armarouge. All right. So let's go and take this into the lab. Let's go and talk about the team. I'll see you over there. Let's go. And here is the team consisting of an Iron Hands, Hatterene, Mudsdale, Annihilate, Indeedee, and Armarouge, created by Bruno right over there. Team ID is all the way over there. By the way, before I start this, if you are currently watching this, or maybe you skipped over to this part because you like looking at the rental codes, not this team, but this guy right here is currently in a tournament or will be in a tournament later today. So if you go over to twitch.tv/Pokesports, I am competing. I made top 16 in a charity tournament for American Heart Association. Please go and check it out. Go and support if you can. Now about this team, Iron Hands with the Citrus Berry with Protect, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, and Belly Drum. This is a great Pokemon for powering up and punching things to death. If you get one Belly Drum off, maybe with an Indeedee beside because you hit Follow Me, it is very, very easy to just hit a Drain Punch and destroy the rest of the team. What I'm worried about is when Flutter Manes come into the picture or Dragonites come into the picture and Ice Spinners happen and Dazzling Gleams happen and make it so that you can't really consistently hit a Belly Drum and cut yourself down to half HP. Mainly because when you do that, you don't have that much HP left. Indeedee suffers from that syndrome where you need 2 attacks to go off at the same time. You want a Trick Room to be off for the Iron Hands, but you also want to use Follow Me so that the enemy Pokemon doesn't get free hits on your Iron Hands before it can fully Belly Drum up. But it's a very, very good Pokemon to do that with, and when it actually gets those moves off, it's really, really good. Hatterene with Protect, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, and Trick Room. This is really just to help you get Trick Room back up. Right? Dazzling Gleam and Psychic are very strong moves from Hatterene. Magic Bounce makes it so you can swap into things from, say, an Amoonguss or, say, a Will-O-Wisp, right? You can bounce that right back at somebody else. Armarouge with Flash Fire and Weakness Policy. I like this a lot because it doesn't commit fully to one thing, right? If Armarouge usually came out, it would sometimes have, say, Tera Dark and Safety Goggles. With a Weakness Policy, this is saying, okay, I can take a fire move, or I can, take a hit, a super effective hit, trigger my Weakness Policy, and get a +2 special attack and hit you with a massive expanding force, right? It's not going weak armor, which usually the set is weak armor Weakness Policy, so you hit yourself with something, but you don't even need something to hit yourself. This is just an Armarouge that plays off of itself being an Armarouge, like a really, really strong Pokemon. In Indeedee as well, a perfect pairing with that. Psychic Surge, Psychic Seed, you get the plus special defense. Dazzling Gleam, Follow Me, Helping Hand, Trick Room, you want to get the Trick Room up. Indeedee gets it this generation by a mistake that Pokemon will not admit, but it's there. So go and use it. Annihilate with Defiant and Choice Scarf. It might as well have Inner Focus. It could have anything, really. The Choice Scarf is just so that you can use a Final Gambit. Sometimes you might use a Rage Fist or a Close Combat or a U-Turn. Oftentimes more a U-Turn than a Rage Fist or a Close Combat, I find. But Final Gambit, it does a lot of damage. It does the exact same amount of HP that you have, which isn't enough to KO a Dondozo, funny enough, but, is enough to bring it down to 1 HP so that you can finish it off with an Indeedee's Dazzling Gleam. More often than not. Mudsdale with Protect, High Horsepower, Rock Slide, and Heavy Slam. Do not sleep on Mudsdale. That's all I'll say, is Mudsdale does a lot of damage and it can survive a lot more than you think. The Lumberry means that it's not going to go to sleep from an Amoonguss, or frozen by a Freeze Dry, or paralyzed by a Thunderbolt when you're Tera Steel. So, I mean, hey, give it a try because it's a lot of fun when you use it. But if you don't want to use a Mudsdale, then at least use the Iron Hands. Because I chose not to use the Iron Hands in this one, but, I might later. There were just a lot of Fluttermanes in this video. What can I say? Anyway, folks, that is going to be the game for today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below as to what you thought about Indeedee Armarouge. I don't know. Go and talk about it, I guess. Cool. Go and support Bruno. Bruno's cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. I can't land a plane or a video. Bye.